Sponsored by Senior Advisory Group.
Hi, I'm Steve Stern, President of Senior Advisory Group, and I would personally like to invite you to take a little bit of your time to increase your income. We come on out to Scottsdale, Arizona, so we can show you how to dramatically increase your income without increasing your efforts.
For more information, visit senioradvisorygroup.com.
The Obama administration this week appealed U.S. District Judge Roger Vinson's ruling that found the healthcare law unconstitutional. The Justice Department filed the notice of appeal, sending the case to the Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit based in Atlanta. Recently, Vinson placed a stay on his own decision after the administration asked him to clarify whether states must continue efforts to implement the law. However, Vinson ordered the administration to file its appeal by Thursday and seek a fast-track review. The case, brought by 26 states and the National Federation of Independent Business, challenged the health reform law's requirement that all individuals obtain insurance by 2014. Vinson ruled in favor of the plaintiffs, finding the individual mandate unconstitutional. In addition, he said the mandate is key to the law's ability to function, thereby striking down the entire health reform law. Vinson's ruling is the second to find the law unconstitutional. 3 other federal judges have ruled in favor of the law. The Supreme Court is expected to have final say on the law. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is underfunded, understaffed, and could substantially improve its oversight of the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, Inc., or Finra, according to a 4-month internal review mandated by the Dodd-Frank Act. A draft copy of the report, which was conducted by Boston Consulting Group, Incorporated, found that the SEC is approximately 400 employees short of the number necessary to manage its current workload. As part of the Dodd-Frank Act, the SEC will also oversee derivatives, credit rating firms, and municipal bonds. The so-called capacity gap could be offset somewhat by transferring managers to frontline or support roles or importing a large number of temporary workers, according to the report. Quote, "Without sufficient human resources, the agency will be unable to complete the requirements of Dodd-Frank while maintaining its current activities," unquote. Additionally, the report found that seniority rules at the SEC's employees union could adversely affect transfers to new positions, sometimes causing less experienced employees to be assigned to critical work. The union grievance process also makes it very difficult to fire workers, leading to a, quote, "involuntary attrition rate," unquote, of less than 1% annually, significantly lower than an average federal rate of between 4% and 8%. Regarding the SEC's supervision of Finra, the report states, quote, "The SEC could adopt a much deeper and broader oversight program specially dedicated for Finra," unquote. It also recommends more protection against gaps in Finra regulation. Once the SEC receives the final report, the regulator will be required to issue reports to Congress every 6 months, updating progress on its implementation of the consulting firm's recommendations. The life health industry continues to build strength and momentum after reaching a low point during the financial crisis, according to a special report from AM Best. During a 2-year period ending in 2009, the life health industry experienced nearly 5 times as many downgrades as upgrades. Last year, life and health companies saw 28 upgrades and 28 downgrades as they continued to strengthen balance sheets and liquidity profiles, the report said. AM Best revised its outlook for the life and annuity segment to stable in July 2010, but has maintained its negative rating outlook for the health segment. Notable industry trends in 2010 mentioned in the report include a gradual improvement in overall economic conditions, enhanced capital positions at life health operating and holding companies, lower unrealized and realized investment losses, and refined risk management strategies. Additionally, AM Best found that companies in the industry were focusing on liquidity, increasing scenario stress testing, performing product segment and corporate structure reviews, redefining risk appetites, and emphasizing statutory capital levels. In 2011, AM Best said it expects health insurers' margins to decline due to costs associated with the implementation of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, medical loss ratio and rate reasonableness requirements, and normalized utilization trends resulting from improvements in the economy. Variable annuity assets reached an all-time high of $1.5 trillion in 2010, according to the Insured Retirement Institute, or IRI. The record high was fueled by an 18% year-over-year increase during the fourth quarter to $37.6 billion. According to IRI President and CEO Kathy Weatherford, quote, "The annuity industry ended 2010 on strong and secure footing, with fourth quarter sales reaching the highest levels of the entire year. Variable annuity assets reached record levels, definitely demonstrating to consumers the value and significance that this investment can play in their overall investment strategy. As consumers increasingly turn to insured retirement strategies for guaranteed retirement income, 2011 will offer an unprecedented opportunity for the financial industry to help millions of Americans attain a secure financial future." Unquote. During the fourth quarter, annuity sales rose slightly to $54.3 billion. Year-to-year quarter sales improved 5.7% from 51.3% during the same period last year. Variable annuities rose 10% from the previous quarter to $37.6 billion, an 18% improvement over the same period in 2009. However, industry-wide sales fell from $229 billion in 2009 to $209 billion in 2010, with fixed annuity sales down 21.2% year-over-year to $71.7 billion. For more on the industry, visit producersweb.com.